What's up, traders? Welcome back to Daily Recap. Today is Friday, TGIF. Price action was it was kind of straightforward in a way, but not really. But I mean, it was clear uptrend day, which is good. I made 2 trades only, and well, 2 trades on this eval. I made a few trades on the other one, but either way, let's go over the chart. When I came in, this candle looked a little bit neutral-ish. It had a little bit of a bullish in it. So when I switched over, I saw this price action and kind of told me that we're in a range a little bit, just because I had my overnight highs just like this. So I didn't necessarily thought it was a range day, but I did have my notes here. I said there's a bullish market bias because I saw this swing here, this swing here, and this swing here. Looks like there might be a bigger bullish channel in play. I only had the trend line working up so far, and right now everything pointing to the upside. So stay with the trend unless the price shows otherwise. So the first opportunity I saw to trade was a pre-market, and it was this signature short. I did not get filled, unfortunately, but that's okay. Basically a triple test, signature short, however you want to call it. Enough room to the EMA, so nice little scalp, and if you played it right, you probably get a little run of that too. But that's it. And basically when I saw these 3 swings, right, or basically actually 4 swings technically, I had my trend channel just like this, and I thought, okay, we have a bullish imbalance, so I should be looking to go long. And first opportunity to go long is here, that I saw. To basically a signature short or signature long. You're expecting it's at the pretty much hit the EMA, and you're expecting a retest of these highs, or at least retest of these highs, so you have enough room for a scalp. And prices keeps going up, get a little pullback here, no higher low, nothing like that, so nothing crazy. My first trade was actually this triple test here, so price goes into the range here, and triple test energy long. Pretty straightforward. EMA doesn't really matter because you're in a range. And then I marked these 2. So these are a little controversial just because it's counter trend trade, and you know, I didn't like this because the previous price action, these 2 big candles, I didn't like that at all. I don't like how the price went down and straight way back up, and then I mean there is a resistance there. You just see it right here. But here in a few minutes you get a true signature short, new low, first entry short, signature short. You know, nice bullish or bearish bar below the EMA. You do have one leg and you're expecting a second leg down. Pretty straightforward. I know it's counter trend trade, but I think the context is good, and if you know, and honestly to me, if the context is good and if you see it, then go ahead and trade it. And if you feel confident, take the trade. But again, I know Max says don't ever counter trend trade, but I just feel like if you're reading it correctly and if you see it correctly, take the trade. That's just my opinion. Again, that's just me. You also get a lower high here, but I mean, I guess you could take this because you still have enough room to these lows. So, but I probably would not take this one. So, even though you still have enough room to leave some lows. So, again, a little tricky. Out of all these trades, probably this one's the best. So of course, price reverses, goes back up, and I don't really see anything here that I would trade. This is congestion here, and then you finally get a failed signature short here. New low, first entry short, new low, first entry short, signature short failure. Pretty straightforward. And then my second trade is a counter trend trade. Again, like I said, it was very risky, but I mean, I liked it. I saw the how the price triggered the signature long, and then literally like it didn't even come up to the equal highs of the wick, and just instantly reversed. So I felt pretty confident taking that. Again, it's in the range, so you're thinking the price should at least test the lows of the range. So again, counter trend trade, so it is what it is. A little risky, and looking back at it now, I should have taken this trade for sure. I'm not really sure why I didn't take that, because that's a solid trade in my opinion. This is a better trade than this one. But either way, price kind of breaks through this little channel, goes back down again, reverses. Again, downtrend channel working down, break new low in place, reverse again. You don't really get too many entries in here, no higher lows or anything like that. So you finally get a failed signature loan here as well. Now this is, I mean, this is a little debatable. I mean, you can probably have your trend channel like this or like this, break new low, or at the key entry point. I don't know, it's up to you. I like this. I did not get filled on this one, unfortunately, but that's okay. And once I saw the scalp, I didn't want to trade it anymore. I don't want to get in. Usually when I see a scalp already happen, I'm out of the trade. I don't really care. I'll move on to the next one. So, and then pretty much after this, I was kind of done. I was done around 12 o'clock. So you do get a signature loan here as well with the 6-tick bar. I mean, this is, oh man, this is like never happens. But I mean, this is an easy scalp right here, easy. And you also get a failed signature loan here as well. So pretty straightforward day. Real quick, I got a question on how do you trade multiple accounts or multiple evals. So I have 2 evals with a whatchamacallit, Apex, and I have one eval I just started yesterday with Top Pick. So with Apex, it's pretty easy because you can create a new chart. So this is my pretty much order flow chart that I trade, and you can just create a new chart, go to tools, new chart, and choose a strategy that you want to trade. So one I have this one, and the other one I have this one, and that's it. That's how you trade 2 different evals at the same time. And the topic one, I actually have to log off the Rhythmic and log back in with the different credentials. And that one I trade pretty much pre-market, and then like the last hour of the day, pretty much around after 12 o'clock, between 8:30 and like 12, I trade the Apex ones. And so one eval I focus solely on price action rules, the paths, basically max strategy, and the other one I use order flow combination with this. Now I don't use second entries in order flow. I basically, just to give you a broad explanation of how I trade it, and this is just my own style of trading, and this is not like a strategy specific. There's not a strategy out there that's what I'm doing, but generally speaking, how I trade that is basically, again, I'll go for scalps, and if I see like the price, for example, come up here to this channel, right, and I see that it's too far from EMA, what I'm assuming is basically, or I'm making an educated guess, is that usually EMA acts as a magnet to the price, right? If the price goes back way too far, normally it comes back down, trying to trade it around that area, maybe touch it, and then it goes back up, right? So that's how I see it. So usually when like this areas happen right here, and I look for a stacked imbalances, like 3 or 4 in a row, sometimes 2, and then I just do it, and then I'll place my scalp, and then I just get a scalp, and that's it. Same thing, like for example, here, this area, like I knew, okay, I don't want to say I knew because nobody knows anything, but I was assuming, right? I was just making an educated guess that the price probably gonna go in this area. Again, I don't know exactly when it's gonna bounce, like what level, but I know that this general area is of interest. So what I usually do, I'll look on this chart, and I'll see if the price bounces, and if I get nice bullish bar, and again, I'll look for stacked imbalances to go long. And once I see the stacked imbalances, I just jump in real quick, and I get my scalp. And again, I don't have a rule set where like, okay, my stop loss goes here, and then my take profits here. No. My take profits 4 ticks, and basically my stop loss is around, I think, let me check. Right now it's set to 8 ticks, but sometimes I do 10 ticks. So basically, again, this is a scalping strategy, and I just look for key areas, right? And sometimes I do combine it with max as well, like this triple test. Like I see if this is happening, 1, 2, 3. Again, I see this big bar. Like I like order flow is different. So like I don't wait for bar to close to go long. I just look for the imbalances in that bar. And so just to give you a kind of an example, right? How would I trade the, I guess what the order flow is, as you can see that the price bounces off these this trend line, right? And we know that the trend line is already confirmed. Like I know it's already confirmed once, twice, pretty much. It's already there. You already know, right? So if I look, I'm looking at this price, and again, this is the area of interest that I'm interested in to either break, retest, and short, or bounce and keep going up. So this is what I'm looking for, and this is this candle is a what, 1113. So this would be let's see, 11 or 1311. So this price action is this on this candle, right? So what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for a stacked imbalances to go long. Obviously the delta is negative, so I probably would not take the trade. I don't see the stacked imbalances, like, yeah, these two numbers are blue. That's a stacked imbalance. So what I would do is I would actually wait and to actually get stacked imbalances. Now sometimes these imbalances will appear and disappear, so I'm not really sure what happened in this candle, but let's just say that you see this 421 number. Let's just say the next number is 512 and it's also blue. I will place a sell or a buy market order, and I'll instantly be in a trade, and I'll scalp out at 4 ticks and I'm done. So I'll give you another example here. You see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 stacked imbalances, so meaning that there are buyers who want to push the price higher, right? You have a positive delta as well. If I see these 2 stacked imbalances, I'm buying the market. I'm not doing limit order, I'm not doing stop order, I'm not doing anything. I'm instantly buying the market, and I'm just doing 4 tick scalp, and that's it. And that's how basically in a nutshell how I trade the order flow. Again, you look for those key entry points or key areas. Again, I don't trade the second entries. I mean, I guess you can. I try to do that, but it wasn't really working for me, so I just kind of developed my own system, so to speak. But yeah, just look for areas of interest, really. You know, if you see like this nice little bounce off the EMA, check if there's any check if there's any stack imbalances. And that just so happens that, you know, we get a failed signature short. You know, I hope that you understand that, and I hope that you know, again, I'm not gonna like make a course on this or anything like that, no. But it's just my way of interpreting the order flow, and you know how I trade it. And you know, let me see this failure here, 941, 942. Now, so that this failure right here, this signature short failure was at 941.39, is 941. So basically this failure is this candle right here on order flow, right? Let me see if you can make this bigger. So this is the candle that the failed signature short happened, right? Now there's no stack imbalances in this candle, and again, like I said, these imbalances will appear and disappear. So there might have been imbalance here, I don't know, but let's just say if there is imbalance, I would definitely take a short or long here. And I know that delta is negative, but we have this huge uptrend basically playing out. And if you're not sure about the delta, you can always wait until the next candle and look at the next candle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much 4 bounces in a row. So what I would do, I would just, again, market buy. As soon as these imbalances appear, I usually do 2, sometimes 3, sometimes even more, but normally 2 to 3 is basically my signal, so to speak, to go long, right? And I do just 4 scalps, and you can see these bounces happen all over the chart. And especially when the bounce is like 1300, 1000, you know, 830, that's pretty significant numbers. And sometimes I mark my areas of resistance support, but that's just a general idea of how I trade the order flow. Again, like I said before, it's not anybody's system. It's just how I trade the order flow, and so far it's been working. Again, I need more time to trade it, to kind of, I guess, explaining more in details. But I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it, really. That's just it. And the reason I like that is because usually my stop loss, like I said, usually 8 ticks is my stop loss. So you can probably trade the strategy that I'm trading with 1-to-1 risk reward. But anyways, yeah, that's how I trade my order flow. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. This weekend I'll probably do an update video of my, I guess, journey, because it's been around almost 6-7 months now, and there's some things that I want to share that kind of help me to stay on the right track and things like that. So hopefully I get that video out probably tomorrow, and should be some good information in there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks. Bye.